Welcome friends, my name is Rachel and thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today, as promised, I'm not uploading a makeup video. I am here to talk about my fitness journey. So I'm going to do a little bit of my favorite health snacks at the moment and some foods I don't really like, and just kind of give you a little bit of background on how health and fitness have been a part of my life for a while and where I am right now. So if you want to hear about that, just stay tuned. Okay, so a little bit about me. Food has always been a really big part of my life. I grew up in a family where we didn't ever skip meals. My mom was always making sure, that we got 3 meals a day. That's just something that has been a part of my life. I know a lot of people who are will forget to eat meals and are fine with skipping a meal, but if I don't have my meals and sometimes snacks in between, I'm starving and I'm hungry and I feel like I'm gonna die. I have a lot of really amazing cooks in my family, and they're not always focused on the healthiest foods. So I feel like growing up, I wasn't super conscious of what I was putting into my body, which is why when I got probably in 3rd grade, I started to gain a lot of weight. I was a really chubby girl, and probably 4th grade was when I was my heaviest, and I was actually 30 pounds heavier than I am now, which blows my mind. I was gaining weight in elementary school. Around middle school, it just started to naturally go away, I guess. I don't know. I got a little bit taller, so I feel like that kind of helped thin me out, They always say that Rachel, you look like you're thinning out. And I think that's kind of when I realized that I was a little overweight. I didn't really look the way everyone else did. Then when I got into high school is when I really wanted to take charge of my life. I really wanted to lose some weight. So I started counting calories and I started really trying to learn about healthy foods and just being mindful of what I was putting in my body. I ended up losing, I think, about 20 pounds. And I was on a very calorie restrictive diet. I was actually eating about 1,000 calories a day, which is something that's kind of hard for me to talk about because that's not good for someone my age, my height, my weight. That's not good at all. I was losing weight at a healthy rate, and so I thought what I was doing was fine. But then after the months passed, I actually lost all the weight that I wanted to. Then some things had happened in regards to my body, and I was like, oh, okay, this isn't healthy. I lost the weight, and I thought, I don't have to be as careful about calories. And I didn't start eating like crazy or anything, but I did gain a lot of that weight back. So after that, the rest of the year of high school, I kind of put on a little of that weight back, but I was still I won't consider myself fat, just had a little extra chubbiness. So I'm a sophomore in college, and 2nd semester of freshman year, I started being more dedicated to going to the gym. I didn't go 5 days a week, but I did start going more regularly. But I was on a meal plan, so I could only eat at certain places on campus because I lived in a dorm and didn't have a kitchen. So it was hard to control what I was putting in my body. I ate a lot of chicken nuggets. I had a lot of chicken nuggets. This year, I'm living in an apartment, I have a kitchen, and I've been going to the gym 5 days a week. I've been very committed to it, but this semester I feel like things have really started to pick up for me and change, and I feel like now I'm really in the game, which is one reason I wanted to make videos like this for you guys. Actually, this past week, I started tracking my macros, and I'm really struggling to get enough protein. So if you have any recommendations of good snacks to get some extra protein, good meals, any of that, please comment down below and let me know. So I want to answer some of your guys' questions that you asked me on Instagram. If you replied to that little question box that I put up, thank you so much. That made me so happy. When I put it, I was like, no one's probably gonna reply, and I won't have to make up all the questions and pretend like people replied. But some of you did, so I'm very grateful for that. And one question I got was, how do you get and stay motivated? The main thing to getting motivated is finding out your why. So why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to be committed to this? And that's going to be a really personal reason. that's going to be something that's unique to you. It may be similar to my why, and it may be completely different to my why. Why do I work out? Why am I committed to living a healthy lifestyle? I'm the kind of person who needs somewhere to put my energy. I need that creative outlet, and putting it into working out and eating healthy is what makes me so happy. I feel like I have control over my life. I feel like I'm growing and shaping myself into someone that I can be so proud of and just really in control of, and I'm doing something that benefits me. It's such a great outlet for me to get rid of all that negative energy that I may have built up. You know, if I'm having a bad day or something bad happens in my life, I go to the gym and that's my me time, and I can really deal with those emotions because I'm focusing solely on myself, but I'm also like putting all my energy into something, and it just makes me feel so good. It's such a good release for me, and it's just something that I've really grown to be passionate about. And also when it comes to food, just putting things in my body that make me feel good. I have very long days and I need food that is fuel. I want to put stuff in my body that's going to make me feel good and is good for me, and I want to live a long life, and if I'm fueling my body with crap, that's probably not gonna happen. Figure out your why and remember that why. So when you hit those little roadblocks and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm tired of this, you can remember your why and get back on there. Another part to getting and staying motivated is finding stuff that you love. If you go to the gym every day and do something you hate, you're not gonna want to go to the gym every day. I used to run all the time, and you know what? I hate running. I would rather do anything than run. So you know what I don't do? I don't run. I found other forms of cardio that I love. I love HIIT workouts. I love the Stairmaster. I love the elliptical. There are tons of other things that you can do that you will love. Also, I highly recommend finding classes if that's something that's available to you. I started going to different classes, finding out what I liked. Mondays, I go to spin class. Afterwards, I do a little like 15-20 minute circuit training. Then Tuesdays, leg, glutes. And Wednesday, my favorite day of the week, is boxing class. That is so much fun. If you've never been to boxing class, you should go. I feel so empowered after I go to boxing. I feel like I can take on anything mentally and physically. Even though I know if someone like physically came at me, it would probably be really bad because I'm not really that strong right now. But mentally, I feel so good. Like you get that release of endorphins, and also you're like, look at me, like I just beat the crap out of this pad with my gloves. It's so much fun. And then Thursday is arms, chest, back, and Friday is kind of like a combo day. Oh, also every day I do abs. That's something you should always incorporate, but Friday usually focus mainly on cardio, and then just kind of focusing on other parts of the body that I feel like I didn't really hit hard that week. So that is my split, and I love all those days. Changing up my schedule, not doing the same thing every day has helped me stay motivated. So, you know, find out what you like, switch it up. If you don't like something anymore, don't do it, but find what you like, because I promise you there's something out there. Another question that I was asked is, how do you personally combat food cravings you may get? So cravings are something that's really hard to deal with. So what I do is when I'm craving something is ask myself, what other food can you eat that's a healthier option than this? So I have a really bad sweet tooth, and a lot of times I want like brownies and cookies, and I can't have brownies and cookies all the time because that's just not that healthy. But I do keep a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips, the little mini ones, in my cabinet, and I'll like grab a couple of those, and it just kind of satisfies that craving. You know, eating healthy is a lifestyle, so I'm not gonna deprive myself of chocolate for the rest of my life because that's not a life I want to live. You know, if you're craving like fast food, sometimes you gotta give into it, you know? You can give into it every day, but the other day, you know what I wanted? I wanted McDonald's. I was tired, didn't want to cook, and went to the grocery store. So I went to McDonald's and got chicken tenders and french fries, and it was delicious. But you know what? I don't eat chicken tenders and french fries every single day because that's not part of my balance. But treating yourself to it every once in a while. But you know, we don't always just get cravings every once in a while. We probably get them a lot, right? So one way that I kind of combat those is, first rule, if I know that I'm probably going to be craving something ahead of time, like I know I have a sweet tooth, so I don't buy like cookies and stuff and think I'm going to eat them over a long span because I'm probably going to eat them all at once. So I just don't buy it. If you don't have it, you can't eat it. But one way to kind of stop those cravings is to find healthier swaps. So first ask yourself, are you really hungry or are you just bored? If you are hungry and you're craving something, find a healthy alternative. Keep that on hand and then eat that. Another way is sometimes when I know I've had a little bit too much sweets for the day and I'm gonna eat a meal, and at the end of my meals, I always want something sweet, always. So I'll just go straight to the bathroom and brush my teeth, because once my teeth are brushed, I'm not gonna wanna eat any more food. It really does work. It really works for me. Okay, I want to talk about some delicious foods, but first, I want to tell you guys about some foods that I tried and didn't really like. I don't want to end this video on a negative note, so we're going to talk about the bad stuff first, and then I'm going to tell you about the delicious stuff that you're going to want to go and buy right now. So, the first disappointing product that I have is a 1UP nutrition bar in the flavor chocolate. It is a cold pressed protein bar, has 240 calories, 20 grams of protein, and I ripped off the rest of the nutrition facts label, so oops. But I didn't finish this, and if I didn't finish it, probably means it wasn't that great. So it's kind of like a horrible form of a Rice Krispie treat. It's like this rice stuff and it's really dry and like not very flavorful. Didn't really like that. I wouldn't recommend these. I think they're kind of expensive. So this company, like, you could pay like $3 shipping and they send you like 5 samples. So I got a couple of these. I tried another flavor. I think it was a little better. I think it was a peanut butter one, chocolate peanut butter maybe. I just wasn't a big fan of this. It's a little expensive. It's just a no for me. Just no. I give it like a 3 out of 5. The second disappointing product. I was really sad when I ate this. This was my lunch yesterday. So this isn't really a snack, but you know. This is the Garden Lights Veggies Made Great. Veggies are #1 ingredient, superfood mac and cheese. So, I bought this because I thought it might taste like mac and cheese, but it didn't. It tasted like vegetables. So maybe it's my fault for not liking this. Maybe I should have like kind of prepared myself more for vegetable mac and cheese. But this has 300 calories. There's a lean cuisine, like healthier mac and cheese that they sell. Things like white cheddar mac and cheese is so good. And it has around 300 calories and it's even better. I'm sure there are like a lot more benefits in this because it's packed with veggies. But I finished this. It was okay. Like, but I wouldn't eat it again. I give it like a -20 billion out of 10. No. Okay, that's a little harsh. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. Maybe if I would have expected veggies instead of like amazing mac and cheese, I would have given it a 7 out of 10, but this was not my thing. I will not be repurchasing. The third thing I want to talk about is pretty much so you can give me suggestions. So I have a whole bag of quinoa in my cabinet and I don't like quinoa. I bought it for a recipe and every time I tried to eat it, I didn't like it. So if you have any delicious recipes that you use quinoa in, please send that my way. You can message it to me, you can comment it down below, whatever. Please let me know because I want to eat quinoa, I want to like it, but just haven't found a way to. So yeah. Now on to the favorites. The first thing I want to talk about are these protein bars that I bought. These are the Luna protein bars in chocolate peanut butter. So these have 12 grams of protein. They are gluten-free. They have 190 calories, 8 grams of fat, and 19 grams of carbs. So I really like these. I know they're not as packed full of protein as some other bars like Quest bars, but these kind of remind me of a candy bar, so that's why I eat them. I feel like they're a mix between 3 things. So Snickers and a Reese cup and then protein. So it's not like a candy bar. If someone said, Rachel, try this candy bar, I'd be like, this is not good. But as a protein bar, it's really good, if that makes sense. I don't know. I like these. I eat them whenever I go to the gym really early and I have breakfast early and then I'm hungry later because I like snacks, you know. The next thing I want to talk about is for a specific reason. This is a little weird, but this is chicken seasoning. This is the McCormick Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning. The reason I'm talking about this is because I know a lot of people who start eating healthy and they boil their chicken and they bake their chicken and they might put some salt and pepper on it, maybe, you know, if they're feeling a little extra that day. But you know what? Boiled chicken and baked chicken with no seasoning is not good. It has no flavor. And if I want to be eating healthy for the rest of my life, which I plan on, I'm not going to be eating some naked chicken. Why would I want to do that? So this seasoning is so good. I put it on chicken pretty much every time I grill some chicken, which is pretty much every day. And it's so good. Adds so much flavor. You can use it for pretty much any recipe. So, you know, eating healthy doesn't mean you have to eat bland food. And another thing is eating healthy doesn't mean you have to eat salads every day. You don't have to eat like a rabbit to be healthy or to lose weight. Actually, I feel like you shouldn't. I feel like you're gonna miss out on a lot of nutrients if you're just eating lettuce every single day. So season your chicken and eat some stuff other than lettuce. The third thing I want to talk about is my favorite snack at the moment, Pop Chips. I already broke into this, yeah. These are just the sea salt flavors. They have barbecue and hot ones. I've never tried those, but I think I'm gonna buy them next week because that sounds really delicious. But I love dipping those in some red pepper hummus. It's a nice little snack. Another thing that I love to pair Pop Chips with is a new little, okay, it's not new, but you know, is a little trick I've been using lately. So I love ranch dip, like chips and dip. Pop Chips are a great alternative to potato chips, and they're not fried, so a little bit healthier. But I love getting some plain Greek yogurt, so like the little tiny cups, you know, like one serving, and taking some Hidden Valley ranch powder and sprinkling that in there, mixing it up like you would if it was sour cream, but it's not. It's healthier, has a lot more protein than sour cream. It's so good. It tastes just like a ranch dip, and I eat that all the time. I love that. It's so good and it's healthy, but I don't feel like I'm eating healthy. So if you're looking for a snack that tastes just as good as something that you're probably used to eating, Pop Chips, Greek yogurt ranch dip, 8+. Last but not least, I want to talk about my other favorite thing at the moment, which is a drink. This is Fairlife chocolate milk. If you haven't ever tried this, go to the grocery store right now and get you some. This has 50% less sugar than regular chocolate milk. It has 13 grams of protein per serving, which is 1 cup, and it has 140 calories. This has no lactose in it, and it's just a healthier alternative to regular chocolate milk, but it's better. It's so much better. I've tried lots of other chocolate milks, like making your own homemade with some chocolate syrup, or getting the Kroger brand chocolate milk, which is really good. This is better, and it's better for you. So a lot of days when I'm slacking to get my protein in, which is pretty much every single day, I would just grab a glass of this, take 1 cup, and it's delicious. It's great for after a meal when, you know, like I said, I'm having that little bit sweet tooth problem. I'll just grab myself some chocolate milk. I'm getting some calcium and some protein, some good stuff, and it's delicious. So I highly recommend this. So that has been some of my favorite and least favorite products. I hope that this video has been beneficial to you and you see some snacks that you're gonna pick up the next time you go to the grocery store. I hope that you start seasoning your chicken and just start fueling your body with things that are good for you. I hope that some of my little tips and tricks were helpful. I'm so happy to be sharing this video with you guys and taking you along on my fitness journey. One thing I'm so excited about kind of documenting this and sharing my fitness journey with the world is I'm going to be held a little more accountable, because if I quit going to the gym, you're going to know. I don't plan on quitting going to the gym. It's something that's become a part of my everyday life, keeps my mental health in check and my physical health, and I just love the benefits that it provides to my life. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment those down below. Also, you should leave a comment telling me about videos you want to see in the future. I got some really awesome ones the last video I posted, and if you commented or liked my video, subscribed to my channel, retweeted links, liked links, shared links, did anything, thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you will ever know. The first video I posted last week, my first video ever, I was really nervous. I expected around 50 views, maybe a few subscribers. Like, yeah, some of my close friends will probably subscribe to me. And the last I checked, I had 35 subscribers and 358 views on the video, I think. And I just posted it a couple days ago, so that's amazing. That means so much to me. The amount of love and support that I received literally made my heart so full. You guys are incredible, and your support just means so much. Thank you, thank you. I hope that you guys continue to follow me on my journey of life. I hope you choose to tag along, and thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up just to show me that you enjoyed this and you want to see more. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button. So thanks for being here. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. But finding the main thing of curbing those... Curbing? Is it curving or curbing? What? Equipment in my house. Oh no. I need water. I'll be right back. Get your water. I'm back. My third favorite thing is a 2-in-1. So I eat, okay, I'm like rattling this while I'm talking. That's real smart, Rachel. Real smart. I have no